Good morning. Changing it up for you this morning because I'm laying on my bedroom floor. After I take my walk, I like to lay with my feet up against the wall and helps my back and stretches me out. I'm going to talk about what's on my mind today. 5 minutes or less. Here we go. The Bible. Now, before you scroll by, I'm not telling you have to believe the Bible is true, and I'm not telling you have to believe in Jesus. I just happen to. So, the story that's on my mind today is the story about when Jesus meets the woman at the well and he tells her everything she ever did. So, this is the first encounter in the book of John that Jesus actually reveals himself to someone who's not the disciples and starts his ministry. And this woman was the worst person in the world according to the world. But Jesus saw her heart, saw who she was. And the reason that this story is on my mind is because when someone truly sees who you are, what you've done, and deeply looks into your soul, that is terrifying. And the reason this story is on my mind is not just because I read it this morning, but because this is what I've been struggling with, is how do I show up authentically so that people see me and trust me enough to see them? Because putting yourself in front of another person where they look at you and they see you and they can see things about you that you have tried to hide or deny, that is terrifying. I mean, even when my own spouse looks at me and really sees me, it feels so uncomfortable. So to be laying on the floor and sharing myself vulnerably and authentically with you, whether I'm on a walk and close to tears or in my bedroom laying on the floor, this is terrifying. And it builds trust, and it allows us to grow together. So the later part of the story, after he's having this conversation with this woman, is he sees her. He knows what she's done. He knows who she is. He has respect for her, love for her, and then he shows her himself, like his real, true God self. And man, that is powerful. What if we could see our higher selves in each other, if we really dared to let down the masks and really look at each other and see each other and allow ourselves to be seen, even though it's scary. And this is something teenagers are definitely struggling with, being seen, but not too seen. I want to be visible. I want to stand out, kind of, but if somebody sees the real me, then I don't want that. That struggle is really real, finding that balance. And that is something that I love to talk about with my clients and when I speak. So if you're looking for ways to be seen, stand out, stand in your whole self, I think that we can have that conversation. I hope that we can, because this is the kind of conversation I love to have, and why I'm thinking about it today and why I'm bringing it up today. So yeah, again, if you're not a Bible person, that's fine, but it is the oldest book that still exists in its truths, in its original form for thousands of years. The stories still relate to who we are as people and what we're dealing with today. So whether you believe it's true or not, the story is powerful. It has an impact. So let me know what you think about that. And if you're ready to have kind of a real conversation where we can see each other, visit sarahdeacon.com/hello to connect with me. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow.